Man, y'all about to make me burn some sage with all this negative energy I got just circulating right now after this episode. So let's talk about One Piece episode 914. The episode that surprisingly has the fandom split on whether it was amazing or whether it was bad. I am in complete and utter shock. I was never expecting this. Now, I'm still fairly new to the One Piece fandom. It's only been about a year, but everything that I've seen has just been praise and unity, and just the community is just so solid. And then this episode drops. I feel like I'm all alone just in this fucking box. There's just so much hatred going around for this episode. Why? I watched a video from Roger's base. He was very respectful in what he said. Apparently he made a tweet. He was like, wow, that's not really how the fight went down. And you know, people attacked him for that. I'm not talking, if you had a comment and you're just like, oh wow, you know, that's not really how the fight went down, cool. But then there's a very vocal portion of the fan base that's like, oh wow, oh man, they're making it seem like Luffy can go toe to toe with Kaido. They're fucking up the power scaling. Oh, this episode was fucking trash. The fight didn't happen like that. Man, they're just setting anime onlys up. And I'm like, yo, relax. Relax, fam. Relax. Like, yeah, act like they ruined the whole episode. I thought they did a 100% fantastic job. When you do an anime, your job is to make the shit in the manga look amazing, and that is what they did. For a fandom that has been plagued with just terrible ass animation for years and years, to the point where I didn't want to fucking watch the anime. I literally read the manga the whole way through because the animation is so bad, and then y'all get this fucking masterpiece of an episode, and then you guys are just like, oh, but that's not how it went. I am in complete shock. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like, oh, well, it's not about the animation. The animation is great. The fight didn't go like that. Still, when you do an anime, your job is to fill in the gaps of the fight. In a manga, it's a single panel. You cannot see the entire fight in a manga. For example, in chapter 923, it goes from one frame where Luffy's on the ground looking at Kaido, and then the very next fucking frame when you flip the page, he's in the sky coming down with the elephant gun. Come on, they have to fill that in. So I think they did an amazing job. When they filmed it in, he's running along the rooftops. It gives this amazing sense of scale to the fight, just exactly what he's up against. Now I understand they added some clashes in there that were not in the manga. That is fine. Nowhere in here does it look like Kaido is struggling. From a manga reader's perspective, and even if you're anime only and you've been paying attention to One Piece all the way through, none of that looks like Kaido's struggling. Kaido is straight-faced the entire time. Luffy is the one that looks like he's putting in effort. Kaido's not doing anything. Kaido's literally just tanking it. There's actually a scene where Kaido just has his fucking nail on Luffy, and Luffy's just there struggling. None of this makes it look like Luffy is even remotely close to Kaido's level. And again, if you guys are worried that they're tripping up anime onlys, how? It is very evident to an anime only that this nigga is off the henny. He's super drunk. He's been drunk this whole fucking time. He's lit. He's just flying through fucking everything up. Kaido is not in his right state of mind. And if anything, these clashes and everything, I think it just adds to the impact that it gives. The fact that Luffy is enraged. He is pissed the fuck off. He thinks that all his homies is dead. They did a great job, man. Y'all gotta relax. They gotta fill in the blanks. If y'all are mad at this, then you gotta take that same energy and apply it to Demon Slayer episode 19. Because that fight with Tanjiro and Rui that has been helmed as a masterpiece from the anime community was not that epic in the manga. They added a whole bunch of shit in there. So y'all gotta keep that same energy, man. Just think, rewatch the fight. Nothing makes it look like this dude Kaido is struggling. Like, they added the clashes and then that fucking uppercut. I thought that was great. In the manga, when they ended off the chapter when Luffy jumped up in the sky and punched this nigga in the head, like, everybody was like, whoa, what? Because they showed Kaido's eyes rolling to the back of his head, and then the chapter ended. And you had to wait a whole another week or 2 weeks, whatever the wait was at that time, to see what happened next. And then yes, in the next chapter, we all know what happens. Luffy is gonna get instantly worked when Kaido gets up. Yes. This episode just even adds to that fact. Everything that Luffy did, all the effort Luffy put in, going ham, putting in like 110%, just for Kaido to get up and be like, yeah, I didn't feel none of that. Whap. That is what they're going for. And even if you want to say, okay, they're fucking up the power scaling for anime onlys, look, it's their job to keep people in suspense. Everybody's probably like, oh shit, oh. And then next week, what's gonna happen? We know what's gonna happen. Luffy's gonna get fucking worked. Y'all just gotta relax, man. They did a great job. They gotta fill in the blanks, fill in the gaps of the fight. What else happened? You know, you add your own little flair to it. Again, if y'all mad at that, y'all gotta be mad at anything else. Like when they add their own little flair on and spin on things, like in My Hero, that scene where Bakugo takes off from the ground like a rocket. That never happened. They add that in for the enjoyment of the fans. So I don't understand where all this salt is coming from. If y'all want, then Toei should just go remake the episode as a slideshow, if that's what y'all want. Just straight up slideshow the manga panels. I am in complete disbelief. I can get, you know, just saying, oh wow, you know, that's different, but being genuinely mad and upset about that, I just can't see it. I literally can't. It's like y'all sucking the fun out of life. People just can't be excited. Like, come on, man. I'm done ranting. I want to hear what y'all think about this. Do y'all think I'm full of shit? Do you think anybody else is full of shit? Did you enjoy the episode? If you enjoyed the episode, that's all that matters. Are you mad that they're messing up power scaling? Like, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. But as always, like, subscribe, follow all my socials at YaBoyRoshi, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Check out the merch for the link to that's down below, and consider becoming a patron if you would. I greatly appreciate it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time.